Good morning and welcome. Thank you for being with us today with several of our local officials and community partners as we are excited to announce 6 funding opportunities for our Appalachian region. I am Dennis Keene, the Commissioner of Local Government. Our agency works with local governments across the Commonwealth to provide guidance, training, and grant opportunities. We encourage all cities and counties to contact us about grant opportunities available to invest in the future of Kentucky and improve the lives of all Kentuckians. Today, we are here to announce grant funding for the Appalachian region from one of our funding partners, the Appalachian Regional Commission. The ARC, as we know it, is a federal and state economic development program designed to assist our Appalachian communities by investing in projects that create jobs, develop a ready workforce, and provide health care and educational services. ARC is an invaluable state partner that has provided more than $40 million to Eastern Kentucky in the fiscal year of 2019. Today, it is an honor to share this podium with a fellow Kentuckian who continues to work hard and tirelessly to protect us from COVID-19 and always leads with integrity and transparency. It is my great honor to introduce our Governor, Andy Beshear.
All right. Good morning, and I want to thank everybody for being with us today. This looks, just like everything in COVID, a little bit different. It's how we virtually announce some really important investments. But like everything else in COVID, it tests us. Do we do it for the ribbon cutting or because it's the right thing? Do we allow a pandemic that we have to fight every day stop us from investing in the future? Today, I think we're living our values. We're showing that we make these investments because they are good for the community, and we're not even going to let a pandemic stop us from doing what it takes to move forward and to ensure that every single part of Kentucky is succeeding. On Team Kentucky, we believe that everybody counts. Every single individual, every family, in every part of Kentucky. So when we can invest in areas of Kentucky that might not be seeing the same opportunities as others, it is a really good day for everybody in the Commonwealth. So yesterday, we announced some exciting news for Eastern Kentucky with $3.6 million in Appalachian Regional Commission grants and nearly $4 million in road funding awards from the Transportation Cabinet. That's investment, it's infrastructure, and it's jobs at a time and at a place where it's needed. So we're back again today with more exciting announcements for 33 communities across Kentucky because our administration is committed to bringing real opportunity to every corner and every community in this Commonwealth. We're committed to building a stronger, better Kentucky by creating good jobs, improving healthcare and education systems to ensure every Kentucky has access to these basic necessities and has the ability to thrive. We are committed to our values as Kentuckians of leading with transparency and decency. All the projects we've announced since December have followed these values and will improve the lives of our families. And the same can be said for the announcements today. So today we're announcing more than $3 million in Appalachian Regional Commission grants for 6 projects and more than $9 million in road funding awards from the Transportation Cabinet in Central, Eastern, and Western Kentucky. The projects will expand educational opportunities, upgrade infrastructure, and encourage economic development across our great Commonwealth. I want to thank everyone who helped make these projects possible. ARC Co-Chairman Tim Thomas and everyone at the Appalachian Regional Commission. They've been wonderful to work with, and they have truly invested in Kentucky this year at a level that we have never seen before. One East Kentucky President and CEO, Chuck Sexton, who's going to talk here in a second. Big Sandy Community and Technical Programs Division Chair, Keithan McKenzie. Whitesburg Mayor James Kraft. Albany Mayor Lyle Pierce. The McCreary County Water District. Greene County Superintendent William Hodges, and everyone at the area development districts who worked so hard to make these grants happen. Let me thank the grant writers too, who in COVID don't get to be at many of these announcements. But their work, their time, and their effort benefits their communities, and I hope each of them is proud of these awards today. And I want to thank all of our local officials who have helped make these projects a reality and whose leadership right now is more important than ever. Surviving COVID, helping to keep our people safe while still investing in the future is a difficult test of leadership, but I know that we are up to passing that test. Today, we're also announcing more than $9 million in funding from the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet to 30 communities for improvement of local streets and roads. One way to make Kentucky better is by empowering our local governments to improve and maintain the local traffic routes their citizens use every day. Smoother pavement, repaired road beds, improved drainage, simple things in themselves, but highly important to community and to economic development. The funding, $9,246,953, will reimburse 19 counties and 11 cities for important work on their infrastructure. The projects were submitted for funding consideration from local officials, and in each case, KYTC district engineers assessed road conditions to determine the most critical needs based on factors like safety, economic impact, and traffic volumes. But now let's get to the fun part. Let's get to the projects. Let's get to the improvements we're going to see. And we're going to start in Paintsville with One East Kentucky. One East Kentucky, located in Paintsville, will use $1,230,800 in ARC funding to institute a business retention and expansion program to recruit new industry to the region. To do so, they will use the funding to develop local incentives, develop small business strategies, coordinate regional training opportunities, and expand recruiting activities like marketing, pulling data on targeted industries, regional promotion, materials, and national advertising. Yes, the program will serve 300 businesses in 12 communities. It's expected to retain 250 jobs, to create 1,500 new jobs in Eastern Kentucky, and leverage $60 million in private investment. I'm excited about this, and I'm so excited about working with One East Kentucky with the good work they do and how we can supplement it from here in Frankfort with our resources across the Commonwealth. So now I'd like to introduce One East Kentucky President, CEO Chuck Sexton for remarks. Let me start by saying thank you for fighting for Kentuckians every day.
Thank you, Governor. I appreciate it. As a lifelong Kentuckian from the West, moving to the East to do this great work, it has been a great experience over the last 5 years. It's always a great day in Frankfort when you're in this beautiful Capitol Rotunda. And this project for One East Kentucky is really to support and combine with our 5-year 2020 Vision strategic plan to continue to grow jobs and drive investment into Eastern Kentucky, the 9 coalfield counties that we represent. One East Kentucky was built as a privately funded organization to help drive that investment and job creation, primarily through recruitment of new business, which we have done. We were here just a couple of months ago with Dashcore Aluminum, who is continuing to grow. I don't know if you've heard yet, but Dashcore has completely sold out their capacity at the plant in Hazard for next year, which is great. And they are, actually. We're working on something with Commissioner Keene now to get that done quicker. So this project, this One East Kentucky project with ARC, not only will recruit, as you said, we're going to build a robust BR&E strategy. If we've seen anything during these COVID times, it's that we have to do a great job of supporting existing industry, connecting the businesses within Eastern Kentucky to do business with one another, to build capacity and to grow jobs. We will be doing things with our EKY build strategy. As Rocky knows, we have to have ready sites in Eastern Kentucky. We have to invest in those sites so that we're on the same level playing field as all of these other communities that we compete against. We will also be conducting some retail strategies and development with our communities who have a retail base. That's something that our communities want, and we want to support them in that effort. I want to thank, first and foremost, my staff member, Ivy Stanley. She's our Director of Regional Development at One East Kentucky, and she did a tremendous job leading this effort and leading this project. We also wish to thank Congressman Rogers and his staff, Senator McConnell and his staff. They helped us a great deal during this. And Governor, you have got a wonderful staff at the Department for Local Government. Commissioner Keene, Eddie Jacobs, Scott Sharp, even Gabe Nickel. They were all helpful in this project, getting us where we needed to be, giving advice to our staff on how to complete this project and work with ARC. And we're really, really proud of the staff that you have over there. So we thank you. We thank you for focusing on Eastern Kentucky, working with us on economic development to bring jobs.
Thank you. You can see with Chuck's help and his entire staff that the future for Eastern Kentucky, I think, is bright. We're coming off a week with such significant investments where we believe that we can rewrite our own future, especially coming out of COVID when density is no longer what people are looking for. In this post-COVID world, we are going to be able to grasp opportunity that maybe we never thought existed before, and I know that we are all excited about that post-COVID world, and we want to grasp what is out there. So also in Johnson County, we're announcing the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is providing $332,827 for resurfacing work on 7 county routes. That should make for smoother traveling for those days that we use those roads day in and day out. All right, next up for Pikeville. The Big Sandy Community and Technical College will use $124,645 in ARC funding for the Pike County Industrial Maintenance, Technology, and Welding Training Capacity Expansion Project. Upon completion, the project will add 6 flexible welding stations, 3 downdraft workbenches, and industrial ventilation to a training lab at the Pikeville campus. The expansion will provide training for 30 students, help at least 22 students obtain new or better employment by May of 2022, and I can tell you from even calls I had this week, help us in our economic development. Our community and technical colleges are gems. And when those businesses that are looking at moving into Kentucky or expanding learn more about them, about their willingness to work to help train their workforce, about the abilities and training that they have, we hear compliment after compliment after compliment. So I've got Big Sandy Community and Technical College Technical Programs Director Chair, Keithan McKenzie, here today. Let me thank you for everything you're doing to build a better Commonwealth.
Good morning, Governor Beshear, distinguished guest. It's truly an honor to be here today, be invited today. On behalf of Big Sandy Community and Technical College, our president, Dr. Sherry Zilka, our provost, Denise King, our faculty, staff, and students, we would like to humbly thank you, Governor Beshear, Commissioner Keene, Eddie Jacobs, Scott Sharp, and the administration of the Department for Local Government, Co-Chair Tim Thomas, and the administration of the Appalachian Regional Commission, Big Sandy Community and Technical College's grant writer, Connie Estep, and Representative Hal Rogers. Additionally, I want to commend Professor Charles Moore, Program Coordinator for the Industrial Maintenance Program at Big Sandy Community and Technical College's Pikeville campus. Professor Moore's commitment, dedication, and passion to his students was unwavering to make this project a reality. The funding will allow Big Sandy Community and Technical College to expand our welding program by providing state-of-the-art welding equipment and training. This expansion will create greater opportunities, jobs, and prosperity for our students, our community, and the state of Kentucky. In short, the investment and funding in community and technical education is the future of our great state. Again, thank you, Governor Beshear, the Appalachian Regional Commission, and distinguished guest. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So some more good news for Pike County. The Transportation Cabinet is providing $350,000 for resurfacing on the Penny Street Bridge Road. All right, next up is Greene County. The Greene County Board of Education will use $300,000 in ARC funding to expand their welding program at the Area Technology Center. The project will expand the welding lab by 750 square feet, add 8 additional welding stations and the required equipment. Upon completion, the project is expected to help 100 additional students each year obtain employment and continue their education. 15 workers and trainees are expected to obtain new jobs within just the first year of the project's completion. So we got a video today from School Superintendent Will Hodges.
Hello, I'm Superintendent Will Hodges of Greene County Schools. Our district is excited to have been awarded a $300,000 grant through the Appalachian Regional Commission. The Greene County Board of Education will use the $300,000 in ARC funding to expand our welding program at the Area Technology Center. The project will expand the welding lab by 750 square feet, adding 8 additional welding stations and required equipment. Upon completion, the project is expected to help 100 additional students each year obtain employment and continue their education. 15 workers and trainees are expected to obtain new jobs within 1 year of the project's completion. We are very excited in this investment as it will build community capacity and strengthen economic growth.
Thank you to Superintendent Hodges, and a big day for Greene County because in addition, the Transportation Cabinet is providing $755,077 for resurfacing projects on 6 roads in Greene County. That's over $1 million going into Greene County that we're announcing today. Next, the City of Albany. Albany will use $400,000 in ARC funding for the Duval Valley Area Water System Improvement Project. This administration believes that clean drinking water and a sanitary and stormwater sewer system are so critical to every community. We believe clean drinking water, basic hygiene are human rights, and we are working to make sure that we are investing dollars, especially right now in COVID, to make that happen. And we're seeing some areas that have had the most difficulty in getting clean drinking water starting to see real results. So currently, customers in the Duval Valley region experience water shortages and low pressure, which hurts 12 poultry farms that rely on this water source for operations. Funding will be used to replace 44,480 linear feet of water line, replace a pump station, and construct a $500,000 gallon elevated water storage tank. This project will allow poultry farming, a major agricultural industry in this area, to expand. Upon completion, the project will ensure better water supply services for 21 businesses and 124 Kentucky households, meaning 124 Kentucky families. McCreary County. The McCreary County Water District will use $444,940 in ARC funding to improve the wastewater collection system, which will better serve 860 households and 240 businesses. The project will replace existing sewer lines and influent pumps, construct an equalization system, and upgrade the current lift station to better support the expanding industrial sector in McCreary County. We got a video here from the McCreary County Water District. And again, clean drinking water, necessary infrastructure to grow and attract business. These are the ways that we invest to create that better Kentucky.
McCreary County is something that is treasured by locals and tourists alike, and the preservation of its pristine forests, waterfalls, rivers, and streams has been a main focus for both local and state government for many years. In addition to protecting its natural beauty, there has also been a concerted effort to bring more jobs to the local community. As one of the top 3 poorest counties in the nation, improvement to the local economy is key to ensuring prosperity for future generations of McCreary Countyans. The addition of the McCreary County Infrastructure Project is a direct result of both economic growth and natural preservation efforts, with a total budget of $2.2 million in funding and $444,940 coming from the Appalachian Regional Commission. This project is expected to bring 150 new jobs and generate over $1 million in private investment. This project will also improve the infrastructure needs of the existing sewer system with improvements to the wastewater treatment facility through screening, pump replacement, and construction of an equalization system, as well as expanding the system with 5,900 additional force main and replacing the existing lift station servicing Fibertex USA. These improvements to the wastewater system will aid in the ability to treat more difficult industrial waste and provide expansion to the sewer system, further reducing discharge into the environment. The McCreary County Water District and local McCreary Countyans would like to extend our thanks to the Appalachian Regional Commission for their assistance in bringing jobs to our community and helping maintain the natural beauty that is McCreary County, Kentucky.
Next up is Whitesburg, who will use $500,000 for the Whitesburg Water Storage Tank Replacement Project, which will replace 2 water storage tanks. The replacements will increase capacity by 25,000 gallons and provide better service to 637 households, 322 businesses. It's a lot of Kentuckians that, based on the projects today, again, are going to have more access to reliable, clean drinking water. So I mentioned that 3 counties are receiving Transportation Cabinet funding for improvements that they are making to local roads. But 16 other counties and 11 cities, stretching from one end of the state to the other, are also receiving funding. Here is a quick rundown. Breckinridge County, $90,000 for resurfacing on 3 county roads. Callaway County, nearly $1.25 million for resurfacing on 16 county roads. Caldwell County, $163,300 for 2 resurfacing projects. Carter County, $194,928 for resurfacing 2 county roads. Clark County, $386,000 for pavement work on 4 routes. Grant County, $187,000 for resurfacing on 1 route. Grayson County, $167,475 for 3 resurfacing projects. Hancock County, $432,000 for 10 pavement projects. Lawrence County, $742,490 for 15 resurfacing projects. Lewis County, $255,621 for resurfacing on 8 county roads. Livingston County, $203,112 for 4 resurfacing projects. Nelson County, $267,800 for resurfacing on 3 county roads. Ohio County, $90,970 for repavement work on 1 local route. Pendleton County, $446,000 for work on 5 county roads. Spencer County, a bit more than $1.3 million for 12 resurfacing projects. Warren County, $712,667 for 4 pavement projects. City of Kevel, $49,970 for 2 local streets. City of Barlow, $223,000 for 11 resurfacing projects. City of Middlesboro, $121,348 for resurfacing on 3 streets. City of Rochester, $136,281 for 8 resurfacing projects. City of Glencoe, $67,290 for 3 resurfacing projects. City of Bonneville, $9,643 for Bond Heights Avenue resurfacing. City of Morton's Gap is $16,370 for a drainage ditch project on Shop Street. City of Calhoun, $75,531 for 2 resurfacing projects. City of Brandenburg, $126,440 for resurfacing on 7 city streets. The groundbreaking there is so exciting. There's a community on the move. City of Greenville, $75,000 for new drainage structure on US 62. And the City of Wheatcroft, $6,965 for resurfacing of North Lexington Street. Folks, I hope in that you see a real commitment by this administration to help out every community. I'll tell you, we decide on these projects based on need, not on politics. You look at the projects we announced today, many of them in areas that I didn't win, or where we have Republican state representatives and senators. But my commitment as governor isn't to do the political thing, it's to do the right thing. And regardless of a community's overall politics, the needs of its people come before everything else. Now, Team Kentucky is about trying to help out every single teammate and every single community. And now I get to introduce Eastern Kentucky's favorite son, my senior advisor, and someone that makes sure that we are always, every single day, keeping our eye on the ball, because he's a point guard, to ensure that we are moving Eastern Kentucky forward. Rocky Atkins.
Well, Governor, thank you, and again, thank you for your commitment. not only to Eastern Kentucky, but all of Kentucky. The investments, again today as yesterday, are critical to the very foundation of what it takes to build a better Kentucky, and the very foundation of what it takes to build new economies, hope, and opportunity. The investment over the last 2 days into better educational opportunities for students, whether it be a welding program or into space science, or whether it be investment in infrastructure, water and sewer, roads and bridges, and whether it be the opportunity for our economic development folks to be able to recruit and retain business and industry in our region is so vital as we move forward to build this better Kentucky. To have the opportunity to bring that new hope, new types of jobs we never thought of, this new vision, and vision becoming a reality that we're seeing throughout Eastern Kentucky and rural Kentucky is really exciting. But without these critical investments, and an individual I serve with in the Kentucky House as your commissioner, Commissioner Keene, who gets it, who understands it, and you who see that the investments from ARC and other opportunities are critical. So the last 2 days are 2 days of investments of taxpayers' money. And you're exactly right. These are not Democrat and Republican decisions. These are real people and economic decisions that we're trying to implement with your leadership to make sure we do build that better Kentucky. So as I said yesterday, this is the beginning, and there's a lot more to come. So just stay tuned as we work together. In rural communities, from urban communities, but as we use the tax dollars of the people of Kentucky in a very wise manner, and that is to invest back in communities. And some of these communities are communities that need help the most, that have been hit hard because of downturn in the coal economy, that have lost their jobs, that don't see any way forward, into communities where they have depopulated over the last 10 to 12 years to bring people back home to be able to put food on the table and a roof over their heads. So I would just say to the people of all of Kentucky, stay tuned. There's more good things to come. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you, Rocky. It's been an exciting 2 days where we have announced over $20 million of investment in a better Kentucky. This administration isn't trying to move Kentucky to the left or the right. We're trying to move it forward. The things that people need, the investments that we need to make to create that better future, better jobs, better health care, better education system, none of them are political. They're just the right things to do. And right now, in these very difficult and dark times that are probably going to get a little darker before they get lighter, we need everybody to be a part of Team Kentucky. Every community we've talked about, and every community maybe we didn't make an investment in today, but we hope to do it tomorrow. Most important investment we make is in each other. And right now is an opportunity to step up and to protect one another based on the decisions we make each and every day. Yesterday, we put out some Red County guidance that we'll talk about again tonight that is a way for your community to protect one another when this virus gets out of control. The economy that we are trying to build and the speed at which we can get there does in part depend on how well we come together to defeat this virus. So I'm asking you, be a part of Team Kentucky. Put those divisions aside. Let's create a better, brighter future for my 10 and 11-year-old and for your kids and grandkids. Thank you all very much.